So you're familiar with how some of this active technology works when it comes to IQ. We've got two different kinds of technologies. Your filter is basically a passive system, and any kind of UV stick light is a passive system. That's something where any kind of indoor air pollutant has to come back within the HVAC system through that return air to get close enough to a filter to be trapped or get to that UV stick light where it can even start to work on a virus or bacteria or VOC. And so the active solution is the other side of that, active and passive. And our active solution creates hydrogen peroxide, and that hydrogen peroxide is distributed into the airspace, the halo and the halo LED. If this was our first generation, so to speak, this is our sixth and seventh generation of the product. Now we've made a dramatic change to this style of a cell, but this has changed to a point where the cells we have on the inside here, we're creating a hydrogen peroxide with a cell that is all metal. You can see that everything that UV light comes into contact with is going to be metal instead of plastic. So no deterioration, no VOC off-gassing. We've also added this feature on the inside of the unit as well. This is an ionization feature. And what the ionization will do is it'll go after particulate. It passes off a positive and negative charge to that dust, dander, or pollen, and by doing so, it clumps together. When it does that, it's heavier, and when it's heavier, it's going to fall into that airstream a lot more easily. And when it gets into the airstream, it will go to the return air, and it'll be grabbed by that MERV 8, MERV 10 filter, and that filter will become much more efficient. So as far as installation goes, though, yeah, it's pretty simple. You put a 3 1/4 inch or 3 1/8 inch hole into the ductwork. Slide this in, and we do have that same type of a gasket. It's a two-sided stick gasket. So once this is in, you put your 3 zip screws in, and the unit's installed. You take the power source from the incoming power to the transformer, from the transformer to the barrel plug, and plug it into the base here, and it's wired in hot, and it's going to go. But the cost, when you look at overall cost, this cell we recommend replace at about 2 years, but the LED array here will last 5 years. So the ROI for the homeowner, maybe a little bit more money up front, but it's going to pay for itself down the line. But you're getting the same amount of coverage between the two. And this gives you a 7-year registered warranty and a 5-year replacement, as opposed to a 5-year warranty and a 2-year replacement. We want to help the technicians realize the value that they have there. So what we did is we created a video book. We took a different approach. We looked at some things that happened in our own lives, and we put that into actual stories and put those videos together ourselves. So when you open the book, you'll hear the first thing it says is, don't you hate it when one person gets sick and then everyone in your family gets sick? What about those lingering odors from food, fish smells, or smelly workout gear? And it goes into all the different problems of indoor air quality and every single box that we check. So for a technician, this is valuable because they don't have to be the salesperson. This is the salesperson for them.